Buckle up. It's time to hit the road. Today, we discover the planet's most amazing roads. Some dangerous, some beautiful, some just absolutely massive. Each route is an adventure, waiting to be experienced. Today's journey begins on the Atlantic Road in Norway. As we embark on this adventure, the Atlantic Road unfolds like a ribbon, weaving through the scenic archipelago. The visual panorama is stunning, with the sun glinting off the deep blue Atlantic Ocean, waves crashing dramatically against rocky outcrops, and the horizon stretching infinitely. The road itself is a marvel of engineering, with its sweeping curves and bridges that seem to dance over the sea. Our drive is accompanied by the rhythmic roar of the ocean, the call of seabirds, and the hum of our vehicle on the smooth asphalt. The sound of tires gliding over the Storsundet Bridge, the most iconic structure on this route, adds a unique musical note to our day. As we traverse the Atlantic Road, we pass through charming fishing villages like Vevang and Bud, where we can catch a glimpse of traditional Norwegian life. Each village offers its own unique charm, from the smell of freshly caught seafood to the sight of boats bobbing in the water. Along the way, we encounter a variety of wildlife. Seals and whales can sometimes be spotted in the waters, while eagles soar majestically overhead. The roadside is dotted with wildflowers in the summer, adding bursts of color to the green and stony landscape. The Atlantic Road, or Atlanterhavsveien, spans 8.3 kilometers and is often hailed as one of the most beautiful road trips in the world. Originally conceived as a railway route, the plan evolved into a roadway completed in 1989. The construction was a nightmare for the workers, with an incredible 12 hurricanes battering the area during its development. Driving along the Atlantic Road is a thrilling and exhilarating experience. The combination of natural beauty and the engineering feat of the road itself evokes a sense of awe and wonder. As we navigate each twist and turn, there's an underlying thrill of being so close to the powerful forces of nature, making us feel both humbled and invigorated. Next up, we travel to the United States of America. Driving along Monument Valley Road, we find ourselves immersed in a scene that feels both timeless and iconic. a place where the vast expanse of the American Southwest unveils its distinct charm. The visual grandeur of Monument Valley is immediately striking. Imposing sandstone columns rise dramatically from the desert floor, their red hues contrasting sharply with the vast blue sky. The road itself, a stretch of red dirt and gravel, winds through this glorious terrain, leading us closer to these monolithic structures. As the sun moves across the sky, the colors of the valley shift, with the mounds casting long, shifting shadows that dance across the ground. This environment is serenely quiet, broken only by the occasional rustle of wind sweeping across the valley and the distant call of a hawk. Along the way, we encountered trading posts offering Navajo crafts, jewelry, and textiles, each piece telling a story of the region's rich cultural heritage. As far as animals go along this road, it is the coyote, the adaptable trickster of the desert, that truly embodies the spirit of Monument Valley. Known as Tsebi Nzizgai in Navajo, meaning Valley of the Rocks, this has been a sacred site for the Navajo people for centuries. The valley gained worldwide fame as the backdrop for numerous Western films, particularly those by director John Ford, featuring stars like John Wayne. Driving through Monument Valley, we are enveloped by a profound feeling of reverence. Each turn of the road reveals new pictures that leave us breathless, making us feel like explorers in an ancient, untouched world. Amalfi Drive, or Strada Statale 163, is one of the most picturesque and amazing coastal roads in the world, meandering along the dramatic cliffs of Italy's Amalfi coast. As we set out on this iconic drive, it feels like we are stepping into a vivid work of art. The road clings to the cliffside, offering sweeping views of the turquoise Mediterranean Sea below, where the sun sparkles off the waves. Terraced vineyards and lemon groves dot the hillsides, while pastel-colored villages cascade down to the water's edge. The gentle sound of waves against the shore creates a soothing backdrop. Occasionally, we're greeted by the lively sounds of Italian conversation and the melodic chimes of church bells from the hilltop towns. Starting from the vibrant town of Sorrento, we wind our way towards Positano, where colorful houses seem to tumble down the rock face. Further along, we reach Amalfi, a historic town with an incredible cathedral and bustling piazzas. Our ride then concludes in Ravello, perched high above the coast, known for its enchanting gardens and extensive views. Amalfi Drive has a history dating back to Roman times. It was once a crucial trade route connecting coastal towns. The region is famous for its production of limoncello, a delicious lemon liqueur made from the giant Sfusato d'Amalfi lemons. The road itself is an exquisite feat of engineering, with its numerous twists, turns, and tunnels carved directly into the cliffs. Driving along Amalfi Drive is both exhilarating and enchanting. The narrow, looping road demands our full attention, yet every turn rewards us with breathtaking views. There's a thrill in navigating the cliffside route, balanced by a sense of peace inspired by the sensational scenery and the timeless charm of the coastal towns. We now travel to Madagascar, where one of the most unique roads in the world awaits. An excursion along the Avenue of the Baobabs in Madagascar is a step into a world of ancient wonder and natural splendor, where quirky trees create a scene that is both surreal and magnificent. As we travel down the Avenue of the Baobabs, the visual impact is immediate and awe-inspiring. Giant baobab trees, some reaching heights of nearly 100 feet, line the dirt road like sentinels from another era. Their thick, gnarled trunks and sparse leafless branches create a striking silhouette against the blue sky, especially during the golden hours of sunrise and sunset, when the light casts dramatic shadows and bathes everything in a warm, ethereal glow. Along the way, we encounter small Malagasy villages where traditional thatched huts dot the landscape, and the local people live in harmony with their natural surroundings. These communities often offer handmade crafts and local delicacies, providing a glimpse into their rich culture and way of life. The Avenue of the Baobabs is home to several species of baobab trees, including the Adansonia grandidieri, endemic to Madagascar. These ancient trees, some over 1,000 years old, store water in their massive trunks to survive the dry season. The underbrush is often sparse, allowing the grandeur of the baobabs to dominate the landscape. Madagascar presents us with a unique array of wildlife. Lemurs, with their large, expressive eyes and agile movements, can often be seen leaping gracefully between the branches, embodying the lively spirit of Madagascar's fauna. Chameleons, masters of camouflage, blend seamlessly into their surroundings. Their slow, deliberate movements and independently rotating eyes adding to the magical atmosphere of the forest. Baobabs are often called the roots of the sky because their branches resemble a root system. These trees hold significant cultural importance for the Malagasy people, who regard them as sacred and integral to their folklore. According to legend, the gods planted the baobabs upside down, explaining their unique appearance. There's a timeless quality to this place, a feeling that we are driving among living relics of a distant past. The beauty and tranquility of the avenue inspire a profound sense of peace and reflection. The Ha Giang Loop, a breathtaking expedition through Vietnam's northernmost province, offers an exhilarating adventure through some of the most stunning and unspoiled landscapes in the world. Embarking on the Ha Giang Loop, we are immediately struck by the aesthetics of the region. Towering limestone karsts rise dramatically from lush, terraced rice fields, while winding roads snake through deep valleys and ascend steep mountainsides. The vibrant green of the fields contrasts beautifully with the gray rocks and blue skies. The road itself is a marvel, with hairpin turns offering panoramic views of the landscape at every bend. Starting in Ha Giang City, the gateway to this remarkable loop, we venture into a series of captivating towns and villages. Dong Van, a charming town nestled in a valley, boasts a vibrant Sunday market where ethnic minorities in colorful traditional dress gather to trade goods. Further along, the Ma Pi Leng Pass offers some of the most breathtaking views, with sheer cliffs dropping down to the No Quay River below. The flora along the Ha Giang Loop is rich and varied. Terraced rice paddies dominate the lower slopes, creating a mesmerizing patchwork of green steppes cascading down the hillsides. As we climb higher, the landscape transitions into dense forests, where towering trees create a lush canopy overhead. Higher still, the terrain becomes more alpine, with hardy shrubs and wildflowers clinging to the rocky soil. The air is cooler and crisper, filled with the scent of pine and the distant sound of waterfalls. The Ma Pi Leng Pass, often referred to as the King of Passes, is legendary for its mind-blowing scenery and challenging road, making it a favorite among adventurous travelers. Joining a group tour can enhance the experience of the Ha Giang Loop. These tours provide knowledgeable guides who share insights into the region's history, culture, and geography. Riding in a convoy with fellow travelers adds a sense of safety and camaraderie, allowing us to share the trip's highs and lows. Tours often include stops at local homestays, offering authentic experiences and interactions with local families. Driving the Ha Giang Loop evokes a deep sense of adventure and discovery. The stunning landscapes inspire awe, while the encounters with local communities offer a rich cultural experience. The combination of natural aesthetics and human warmth creates a profound connection to this remote and beautiful region. Each twist and turn of the road brings new surprises and moments of reflection, making the journey both thrilling and deeply moving. Next up is Farellones, nestled in the Andes Mountains of Chile. This high-altitude road takes us from the bustling city of Santiago to the serene alpine village of Farellones, a gateway to world-class ski resorts. As we ascend the road to Farellones, the scenery quickly transforms from urban sprawl to rugged mountain splendor. The narrow, winding road carves its way through steep cliffs and verdant valleys, offering panoramic views of snow-capped peaks and deep forested gorges. In winter, the landscape is blanketed in pristine snow, glistening under the clear blue sky. During the summer, the mountains are sparse and dry, dotted with the green of the trees lining the road. Starting our travels in Santiago, we soon leave the city's hustle behind and begin the climb into the Andes. Along the way, we pass through the small village of Curva 16, named for one of the many hairpin turns on the route. As we reach Farellones, the road opens up to reveal a picturesque village surrounded by mountains. Farellones itself is a charming alpine village, known for its cozy lodges, local restaurants, and friendly atmosphere. The road to Farellones is a feat of engineering, with its numerous switchbacks and steep gradients. It is a vital link to some of Chile's premier ski resorts, including El Colorado, La Parva, and Valle Nevado. It has a rich history as one of the oldest ski areas in Chile, established in the 1930s. Driving to Farellones is a journey of contrasts and emotions. The thrill of navigating the winding mountain road is balanced by the tranquility of the alpine scenery. The ever-changing vistas inspire a sense of adventure, while the peaceful atmosphere of Farellones offers a welcome respite from the climb. The beauty of the Andes and the charm of the village create a lasting impression, leaving us feeling both exhilarated and rejuvenated. As we bid farewell to the snow-capped peaks of Farellones, we now set our sights on another amazing excursion, taking us to the heart of the Austrian Alps along the majestic Grossglockner high alpine road. This iconic route provides access to some of Europe's most spectacular mountain scenery, winding through high-altitude environments and offering unparalleled views of Austria's highest peak, the Grossglockner. The road ascends through lush green valleys before reaching the stark, rocky terrain of the high Alps. Snow-capped peaks tower overhead, their majestic forms reflected in crystal-clear mountain lakes. The road itself is a wonder, with its elegant curves and switchbacks perfectly integrated into the rugged landscape. Our voyage begins in the charming village of Bruck an der Grossglocknerstraße, from where we head towards the High Tower National Park. Along the way, we encounter several key stops, including the Kaiser Franz Josefs Höhe viewpoint, offering a stunning close-up view of the Grossglockner and the Pasterze Glacier. The Edelweisspitze, the highest point on the road accessible by vehicle, provides a panoramic view of over 30 peaks that surpass 3,000 meters. The diverse altitudes along the Grossglockner High Alpine Road support a rich variety of life. At lower elevations, lush meadows filled with wildflowers and grazing livestock give way to dense pine forests. As we climb higher, the landscape transforms, with the vegetation becoming sparser and hardy alpine plants clinging tenaciously to the rocky slopes. Amid this stark outlook, the majestic ibex makes its presence known. These magnificent creatures, with their imposing curved horns and sure-footed grace, can often be seen navigating the rugged terrain with remarkable agility. Watching an ibex leap effortlessly from one precarious ledge to another is a breathtaking testament to nature's resilience and adaptability in this high-altitude wilderness. The Grossglockner High Alpine Road, completed in 1935, is a masterpiece of engineering. Designed to showcase the beauty of the Austrian Alps. Stretching 48 kilometers with 36 hairpin bends, it rises to an altitude of 2,500 meters at the Hochtor Pass. The road was built for compelling reasons. Firstly, it was intended to boost tourism by providing easier access to the incredible scenery of the Austrian Alps. By linking the regions of Salzburg and Carinthia, it opened up new opportunities for economic development through increased visitor traffic. Secondly, the construction of the road served as a significant public works project during a time of economic hardship. The Great Depression had left many without work, and the building of the Grossglockner High Alpine Road provided thousands of jobs, helping to stimulate the local economy and uplift the communities involved. Driving the Grossglockner High Alpine Road is an experience of awe and inspiration. The sheer scale and beauty of the mountains evoke profound wonder and respect for nature. The road's twists and turns create a thrilling experience, while the serene alpine environment instills memories that will last a lifetime. Chapmans Peak Drive, often referred to as Chappies, is a scenic coastal road in South Africa that offers one of the most fantastic drives in the world. This iconic route hugs the rugged cliffs of the Cape Peninsula, providing phenomenal views of the Atlantic Ocean and dramatic mountain landscapes. The road winds its way along the steep, rocky coastline, with sheer cliffs plunging into the turquoise waters below. The mountains, covered in a patchwork of fynbos vegetation, rise majestically on the other side, creating a remarkable contrast between sea and land. The sound of waves crashing against the rocky shore is a constant backdrop, interspersed with the calls of seabirds and the rustling of leaves in the breeze. Starting from Hout Bay a charming fishing village with a bustling harbor, we head towards Noordhoek, known for its long, sandy beach and relaxed vibe. Along the way, we encounter several viewpoints and picnic spots, perfect for taking in the breathtaking scenery. Key stops include the Chapmans Peak Lookout, offering panoramic views of the coastline, and the Hout Bay Viewpoint, where we can see the harbor and Sentinel Mountain. As we navigate the stunning route of Chapmans Peak Drive, there's an unexpected possibility that might surprise even seasoned travelers. The potential to spot penguins? While Chapmans Peak Drive is more commonly associated with its incredible landscapes, the nearby coastal areas are home to colonies of African penguins. These charming little birds, with their distinctive black and white plumage and endearing waddle, are most famously found on Boulders Beach, near Simonstown. However, their presence can extend to the rocky shores along the Cape Peninsula, including areas accessible from Chapmans Peak Drive. Keep a keen eye on the shoreline. You might just catch a glimpse of these delightful creatures as they venture onto the beaches or swim gracefully in the surf. Chapmans Peak Drive, completed in 1922, is a marvel of engineering. The road, with its 114 curves, was carved out of the mountainside and has undergone several upgrades to ensure safety and durability. It is named after John Chapman, the pilot of an English ship who first surveyed the peak in 1607. Driving along Chapmans Peak Drive is a sensory feast, blending the thrill of navigating a cliff-hugging road with the serene beauty of the natural surroundings. The sweeping views and dramatic landscapes evoke feelings of astonishment, while the sound of the ocean and the fresh sea breeze create a calming, almost meditative atmosphere. It's a journey that connects us deeply with the natural world, leaving us feeling both exhilarated and at peace. Leaving behind the charm of Chapmans Peak Drive, we now set our course towards the remote majesty of the Karakoram Highway, a journey into the heart of the world's highest mountain range. The Karakoram Highway, often dubbed the eighth wonder of the world, is one of the highest paved international roads and offers a trip through some of the most dramatic and rugged terrains on Earth. Connecting Pakistan and China, this remarkable highway provides unparalleled views and a rich cultural experience. Towering peaks, some of the highest in the world, loom overhead, their snow-capped summits piercing the sky. The road winds through gaping gorges carved by roaring rivers, with sheer cliffs rising on either side. The contrasting hues of the mountains, from the icy whites and blues of glaciers to the deep greens and browns of rocky crags, create an astonishing visual tapestry. The thunderous rush of the Indus River, the whistle of the wind through narrow valleys, and the distant rumble of avalanches or rockfalls echo through the mountains. Occasionally, the sounds of local life, children playing, livestock grazing, and market vendors calling out, add a human element to this rugged environment. Starting our drive in the vibrant city of Islamabad, Pakistan, we head north towards the ancient town of Gilgit, a hub for trekkers and mountaineers. As we travel, we pass through picturesque valleys such as Hunza, renowned for its stunning landscapes and hospitable people. Here, we can visit the historic Baltit Fort and enjoy views of Rakaposhi, one of the region's iconic peaks. Crossing the Kunjarab Pass, the highest paved border crossing in the world at 4,693 meters, we enter China's Xinjiang region. The Chinese side of the highway offers different landscapes, including the stark Gobi Desert and the verdant Tashkurgan Valley, home to the Tajik ethnic minority. As we traverse the rugged expanse of the Karakoram Highway, winding through towering peaks and remote valleys, there exists a whisper of a legend, a mythical presence shrouded in mystery and awe. This is the realm of the snow leopard, an ethereal creature that roams the highest, most secluded reaches of these mountains. To glimpse this elusive feline is to witness a secret of the wild, a fleeting moment where nature reveals one of its most enigmatic wonders. The snow leopard, with its ghostly gray coat adorned with rosettes, blends seamlessly into the rocky terrain, making it almost invisible to the untrained eye. Its presence is often felt rather than seen, a silent guardian of the high altitudes. These majestic cats navigate the steep slopes and craggy cliffs with a grace that seems almost supernatural, their luminous eyes ever watchful in the thin, crisp air. Spotting a snow leopard along the Karakoram Highway is a rarity, a dream cherished by many but realized by few. It requires not just keen observation and patience, but also a touch of luck and perhaps a blessing from the mountains themselves. The Karakoram Highway stretches over 1,300 kilometers and follows parts of the ancient Silk Road, echoing the footsteps of traders and explorers from centuries past. Traversing the Karakoram Highway is a thrilling adventure that evokes a deep sense of wonder and respect for nature's untamed power. The journey is both exhilarating and perilous, with narrow passes, steep drops, and unpredictable weather adding to the sense of danger. Every twist and turn tests the courage and resolve of those who dare to travel it, providing a profound connection to one of the world's most extraordinary and unforgiving places. The last stop on today's journey is the Transfagarasan Highway, a marvel of engineering and one of the most scenic drives in Europe. Known as the Road to the Sky, it offers a thrilling journey through the heart of Romania's countryside. The road twists and turns through the high peaks, with every bend revealing new, awe-inspiring views. Steep, forested slopes give way to rocky crags, and the lush green of summer transforms into a snowy wonderland in winter. The route passes through dense forests, alpine meadows, and past shimmering glacial lakes. The roar of cascading waterfalls, the rustle of leaves in the breeze, and the occasional call of mountain birds create a serene and immersive environment. Starting from the historic town of Curte de Argeș, we begin our ascent towards the mountains. Our first notable stop is Vidraru Dam, an impressive feat of engineering that creates Vidraru Lake, a popular spot for boating and fishing. As we continue, we reach Balia Lake, a stunning glacial lake situated at over 2,000 meters above sea level. This beautiful lake is surrounded by towering peaks and is accessible via a cable car in winter when the road is closed to vehicles. Another significant landmark is Poenari Castle, the real fortress of Vlad the Impaler, often associated with the Dracula legend. Perched high on a cliff, the castle offers panoramic views that are both spectacular and steeped in history. Finally, as we descend from the heights of the Transfagarasan highway, we arrive at the town of Sibiu, known for its well-preserved medieval architecture and vibrant cultural scene. The Transfagarasan highway traverses a rich diversity of ecosystems, where the lower slopes are covered with dense beech and fir forests. Among these ancient trees, the most thrilling and rare encounter is with the Carpathian brown bear. Imagine catching a glimpse of this majestic creature, its powerful form moving silently through the underbrush. With thick fur rippling over muscular shoulders, the bear embodies the untamed spirit of these mountains. Its keen eyes and acute senses make it a master of its domain, blending seamlessly into the forest. Spotting a bear along this route is a heart-stopping moment, a reminder of the wild and wondrous nature of Romania's landscape. Constructed in the 1970s during the rule of Nicolae Ceausescu, the Transfagarasan was built for military purposes to ensure rapid troop movement across the Carpathian Mountains. The construction involved tremendous human effort and cost many lives due to the harsh conditions and challenging terrain. The road features 27 viaducts and bridges, and the longest tunnel in Romania, the 884-meter Capra Tunnel. Driving the Transfagarasan Highway is a thrilling and memorable experience. The dramatic landscapes and challenging road evoke a sense of adventure and excitement. The serene beauty of the mountains and the historical richness of the landmarks instill a profound appreciation for Romania's natural and cultural heritage. Each twist and turn of the road provides moments of reflection and wonder, making the journey both exhilarating and deeply satisfying. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you want free travel guides delivered straight to your inbox, scan the QR code on screen now. Thanks for watching. See you next time for another world tour.